So, what I want to mention, because I just got a little flashy thing in my head, is that there is nowhere to go and there is nothing to do. So, then what? Now what? The idea of away is a big freaking problem. It's our pathology. Because what do you do with stuff you don't want? You throw it away. What do you do when you don't like a situation? You run away. Away is like the refuge where we don't have to take responsibility. And Modernia seems to be expert at not taking responsibility. Now, there's this thing that I've discovered when I take responsibility and I stand up and say, hey, that's me, I did that. All of a sudden, I get all these pointy fingers at me. Or Rotten Tomatoes. Because as soon as somebody decides that they're going to be the one to accept the responsibility for a given situation, all the people around are so happy that they don't have to be included in that mea culpa, that they don't have to be included in the circle of power of responsibility. And then everything goes at the person who does accept it. See, the trick is everybody is responsible. We're all here together. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, we're all here. We're doing this stuff together, and we're all part of a scene. We're in a miasm with a whole bunch of others, and everybody around me is like a little mirror for me. And the hardest thing, God damn it, the hardest friggin' thing is when, okay, I don't like the way you acted. I don't like what you did. I don't like this or that. And then for me to go home and go inside myself and say, boy, I really see that in myself. That's why I don't like it when she did it or he did it, right? And so that's a mea culpa, mea culpa. I'm going to take the big gulp. So people don't want to be responsible because that means they have to say, I did that too. I do that too. That's the whole Jesus stuff too. It's like, the guy who has to take the shit out of your eye before you tell somebody else there's shit in their eye. There you go. So, away. When we do awayness, that takes us out of our responsibility. When you get to throw your single-use plastic away, you don't have to be responsible for an irresponsible act of buying in the first place. And, we're all just conditioned to do the wrong thing. We all, it's like in the Aztec times, they just walked around thinking that watching some guy get his chest cut open while he's alive and have his heart pulled out while he's watching. And then, really? That was just normal. That was like not weird. So you got to consider that the context that you're living in. If you're living around something that should probably be weird and you don't think it's weird, maybe you should rethink that culture and that context, right? Maybe you could be the one to make a change. Maybe you could be the one to incorporate that pain and whatever, the victim, and go, oh my God. No, really, just literally get in their shoes, in their chest. Because we do a lot of stuff on a daily basis right here in Modernia that says to me, that isn't okay. But it's normal, so nobody cares. Nobody notices. Or if they notice, they don't acknowledge it. So, away is a disease. Going away, running away, that's not being responsible, and it's a disease of Modernia. And it's the reason that we're in such a fix now in Modernia. It's the reason we have climate change. It's the reason we have income inequality. It's the reason we have the mess that we have. And the reason that we have drug problems and suicide and misery. Because running away causes misery. because not taking responsibility for your part in the play is misery, and it makes for shitty play. Everybody's playing a part. The reason I like astrology is because it helped me understand my part better. Because everybody wants to really know what their part is, right? I don't think anybody really wants to abdicate, but I think that we're just so used to it. It's become normal to not be responsible and to not understand your part. So that's all I got to say about that today. Don't run away. Running away sucks. Be here now. Look in the mirror. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. Okay.